We ready to talk about it, or hi you guys? Welcome back to another day. I don't know if this is going to be in one vlog or if whatever. We're just going to chat it up real quick. Can we talk? So, your boy Blair Underwood, and I have the story pulled up so I don't get any numbers wrong. Of course, we're all speculators, so all this could be wrong from our standpoint. So, your boy Blair Underwood just got engaged to his best friend, to his friend of 41 years, right? For those that follow this young man, you'll know that he just got out of a 27-year marriage. I know what a lot of y'all are saying, you know, she was his side piece for 27 years and blah, blah, blah. We don't know really the story about how they started, but all we do know is he publicly said that was his friend of 41 years. If you've been following me for a while, you know my take on this topic. I feel like this: a friend, as it pertains to the opposite sex, I date men, so I'm gonna talk about men in this regard. For the most part, in a lot of the men-women dynamic, you have a lot of men that say, "Oh, I want to be married, or I want to get with my best friend, and I want somebody that's going to be my best friend in a relationship." Da 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 da. You hear that a lot, right? Right. This is not coming from a place of projection. This is not coming from a place of jealousy. None of that shit. I've never had this happen to me, so I'm not speaking from a personal place of bitterness or whatever y'all gonna call this that don't agree. I done seen it all from other people voicing their opinion. If you have 9 times out of 10, a woman and a man meeting and becoming friends, it's because if we keep it a buck, a lot of men don't go out seeking women for friendship. A lot of times men and women are friends because of circumstances, right? So either they meet in school or whatever the case is. A lot of times it's one person was initially attracted to the other, so they began conversing. In those initial first conversations, one party realized, I feel fucking nothing for this person. So either her or him decided, that's going to be my homie. Like, I don't see nothing for you physically. I don't feel nothing for you, whatever. But I see the potential of a bomb-ass friendship in this. Men and women, initially, they're attracted to one another, not on some strictly friend stuff. Now, a lot of people will argue this point, and I get it. I completely understand. But for the most part, you have someone, when it comes to men and women that date other men and women, you have the initial attraction because the one party saw what they liked and it was what it was, right? They get to conversing. They realize, oh, there's no chemistry. One party realizes, oh, there's no chemistry. Or both parties may realize it. But before one of you guys get on here and say, well, I've been friends with my homeboy for the past 37 years and we ain't never crossed that line. We don't even see each other like that. Listen, I want you to think about what I said at the top of this video. You have a lot of men and you have a lot of women that talk about they want to be best friends with their wife, with their long-term relationship first before they get into it, right? So it's natural that if you start dating somebody, it's natural that you have this kind of side eye going with their, friends, because you're like, according to you, you want to be friends with your people first before you date them romantically. So at some point, you're dipping in your friend zone and looking at these people as more than just a friend, or you start to converse or get to know these people because you are attracted to them in some way, shape, or form. If you're the other person, then you feel like you wouldn't mind dating that other person. Why not? They're a dope individual. You love their personality. You've gotten to know them just on some, casual stuff. So that may be attractive to you, and they're not hard on the eye. So you might be attracted to that person, but the other party, be it woman or man, they're just not feeling you on a romantic level, right? If we keeping it a buck. Now, of course, things can change over time as you get to know these people, but initially, that's a lot of times what the dynamic is. So you have one that's down for friendship because they're truly not attracted to you in any way, shape, or form on a romantic tip. And then you have the other side that's settling for friendship. If you think about it, at some point you have well, why don't I date him? Thought that crosses your mind. If he's so cool, such a good guy, whatever. You have this thought that passes through your mind when it comes to, if you're a man or a woman, why don't I date so and so? And then you think about the reasons why you would or wouldn't. And then that's where you place yourself. That's the category that you're going to place yourself. Like, if you feeling, even all through the friendship, like if you feeling a little something, like I wouldn't mind if they made a move, that to me is not a true friendship. I mean, it's a friendship, yes. Y'all cool and all that shit, but the other party wouldn't mind taking it there. And that's where a lot of the issues come in, because you have men and women that will keep these other friends around that may, not have the purest of intentions for their friendship. And this is why I say they're kind of settling for friendship, because if one party wouldn't mind taking it there, it's like, yeah, you can be friends. Two things can be true at the same time, you guys. Yes, you can be friends with this person, but you could also want to, you could also want to shake them bones down. You feel me? Two things can be true. Yes, that is your homeboy. Yes, that is your sister, whatever. But one of you guys can also feel a way romantically for them, or wouldn't mind feeling a way romantically with them. So when it comes to your existing spouses, or even if you begin dating people, they're always going to look at that other person. If they find out, even if I don't find out that you feel a way, even if you've kept it under wrap all these years, like old girl and Blair, he says, when a 41-year friendship slaps you in the back of the head and blossoms into romance, you stand up and pay attention and step forward in gratitude. No, because this is the thing. I feel like it sounds like a beautiful story, and it sounds like, oh, we were friends for 41 years before we took this leap, and we wasn't even looking at each other like that. That shit does not come out of nowhere. Please stop. One of the things that I don't respect, though, about all of this and situations like this are when you bring other people into it. We hear so much all day, every day. Don't embarrass me. All I ask is that you don't embarrass me. That's from both men and women. And when you're bringing these friends around that may feel otherwise about y'all friendship, or wouldn't mind taking it there, I feel like that's like a slap in the face. Like, don't. And let's be fucking for real. Men and women, both of y'all know when your friend wouldn't mind taking it there. In my mind, friendship is just that. You're like my family. And if I can't imagine getting with my family members romantically, that's where I'm at. I'm not speaking from personal experience, but I've seen this pattern happen enough with the homeboy that she told you not to worry about, with the homegirl he told you not to worry about because, that's my homie. Meanwhile, when they're both in their single phase, they fucking on each other. Did the great Usher Raymond not make a whole song called You Make Me Wanna about this very scenario? Usher started the whole song off describing a scenario like this. Before anything became between us, you were like my best friend, the one I used to run and talk to when me and my girl was having problems. These are best friends. These are people that are very close to you, but like they feel a way. You can say I'm wrong. It's okay to disagree. Disagree tactfully. Keep it cute. But just know, I'm speaking facts. We're watching this now. What's the conclusion, Drea? If you're going to be best friends with someone of the opposite sex, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like I need to say this because that may have gotten muddied in my explanation. Attraction doesn't grow out of nowhere. You've been You probably are feeding into it now. Him and his previous wife just split in June of 2021. Blair, Miss Josie, I see you. We see each other 2021 and y'all already engaged. The timeline is mighty shaky. I didn't mean to make this messy. This was just an open discussion. Let's talk. Give me your thoughts on this whole thing. Nothing what I'm saying is in absolute. I'm not saying that all men are like this, all women are like this, all friendships are like this. I never said that. So I don't want you to get on here, angry fingers, shut the fuck up. I'm not saying that. So let's talk. Let's talk in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see y'all next video.